you know, ways to approach our 2050
goal. Can I just say one thing? As just an ordinary layman in the street, I think one of the greatest things is fear, terror, and fear of and of being stupid. I mean, I had a lump a few years ago, but more importantly, only a few weeks ago, which I've never told anybody, I found another one, and and it was me who found it. I didn't tell anybody. I went to hospital, but I was going into Big Brother house, and I didn't want to say anything because obviously, you know, I'm working and I have to earn. I'm the only breadwinner in the family, and I stupidly, and please don't ever do this, anybody, don't not tell somebody. So I went in, frightened, and came out, and it was just. I went back to the hospital. Fortunately, it was only a cyst. All I'm saying is, my fear was A, I didn't want to know, and B, I didn't want to tell anybody. And I think, really, if you look at everybody in the street, they would tell you that was one of the biggest problems, is terror. Is not being able to look, touch, feel, and go, it could be me. Well, actually, I'll put my head in the sand and I'll pretend it's not me. And I think that's what happened to me. And it was the most stupid thing I've ever done in my life. So if anybody's listening, please don't do what I did, because I couldn't possibly.
But Sherrie, it's so understandable, and I'm sorry that you've got upset talking about this today. And it's such an understandable thing to do, to want to bury your head in the sand. You know, we are told so often to check ourselves and make sure that, you know, we're on top of the situation. But I think there can't be a woman alive who doesn't check herself regularly or not, frightened because you don't want to feel that love.
Facing it and saying, it could be you.
Yeah.
Get on with it. Do something about it.
So does that mean you felt it before you went in the Big Brother house? So you spent the whole time in the house not knowing what you might have?
And that's why people thought I was quiet. But the thing is...
But
you would be quiet.
We did ask that question.
Yeah, but I mean, and also the main thing was to have a glass of wine, because I thought, that'll take it away. Please don't be
That doesn't work, by the way.
Please don't.
That's scientifically proven not to work.
That's why
I know that, but all I'm saying it today is because people should look at somebody like me and say, don't be that stupid. Be honest with yourself.
And Dr. Hazel, thank you so much for the advice there.
You know, we want this to be a celebration about Linda as well, don't we? Because it's very hard for us. She was such fun and so full of energy and verve. We don't want this to be too gloomy today, but we miss her so much and very sad.
I miss her already so much, and it's so hard not to be sad.